Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and today you're zooming into business, and we have two special guests with us. We have Ken Filbert, who's the owner of Cornerstone Psychological and Counseling Center, and we have one of the counselors here. So watch what you're thinking because we don't know what she's thinking either. And our sweetheart, Barbara Michelson. Barbara, I have to tell you, you have such a strong reputation around Medina County for all the work that you've done. So thank you, because you've helped a lot of families. And
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, that's why I had to say you were a sweetheart. Yeah, because that's what I've always heard, the good things that you've done. Yes. So we're going to start out. We've got some questions that we want to ask. And tell us about Cornerstone Psychological and Counseling Centers.
Is that to me or to Ken or either of us?
Yeah, either.
No, you can do that, Barbara.
Okay.
Well, Cornerstone is a private psychological practice that was originally begun in Fairview Park, but has been in Medina County for 34 years. And it was started by two friends. And it has obviously grown a lot over the last 34 years. And now I think there's approximately 20 clinicians
26.
there. 26?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's psychologists, licensed counselors, licensed social workers, and nurse practitioners.
Wow.
And we see people across the whole lifespan, from very young to very old, or older than me.
I love it. Yep. Now you recently opened a Wadsworth Center as well, by the medical center. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's been going very well. Yeah. So that was
Yeah,
what's needed in Wadsworth.
Yeah, we've done a lot of good work there. Yeah, we've seen well over 200 encounters there in the last month. So it's definitely getting busy.
Very nice. Okay, so what's unique about Cornerstone? I mean, I know you have 3 locations, so that's unique in of itself. And so what is unique about Cornerstone?
Well, I think it's unique in a couple different ways. Because it was started by friends, over the years, we've worked very hard at being very collegial with one another. And, even though things have changed in over 3 decades,
Sure.
I think that another thing that's pretty unique about us is that we are very involved with the community. And
Mhm.
I'm sure I don't even know, can remember all the things we're connected to, but Share Cluster, the Medina Hospital, the Medina County
Crisis
Children's,
response.
right, Medina County Children's Advocacy Center, the Medina County Schools Crisis Response Team, Hope Recovery. We did have a past connection to the Red Cross. However, there is, as far as I know, there is no Red Cross in Medina anymore.
Right.
They consolidated a while back, but so we're very interested in being involved in the community. And I know Cornerstone has made a number of donations over the years to different causes. Ken would know more about that than me, but I think that makes us kind of unique.
Yeah, as each of the clinicians go into various things, like you had mentioned, we were talking earlier before you arrived, and that Cindy McGowan is involved in a lot of things like the Kite Festival and things like that. We usually always sponsor or donate money to these events. Bingo, that senior bingo. There are just so many things that everybody does, and we support that any way that we can.
And boy, much appreciated, that's for sure. Yeah. So tell me, why do you both love what you do? Barbara, let's start with you.
Okay, well, I think most people who know me would say I'm a pretty social person.
Mhm.
I can't really imagine not interacting with people during the day. I think I also really enjoy the puzzle of trying to figure out what somebody's struggling with and how I can be helpful. And it does give me a large degree of satisfaction to feel like I have helped people.
Oh, nice. And how about you, Ken?
Well, I enjoy the interpersonal relationships I've had with people like Barbara and others over the last 25 years. I feel really connected to the staff. And then this is kind of a time of change and adaptation. I think moving to things like we were forever on paper records. We completed a migration serendipitously a month before COVID hit. And so I've tried to move people ahead as I can to get the latest technology to make things easier for them. We adopted Doxy as a program to do teletherapy, and so I try to bring as much back to the clinicians so that they can do their work. And we have our semi-annual retreats, and we discuss things that it makes me feel good that I can be a part, even though I'm not a clinician, of helping them do what they do, and that would be mine.
Very nice. So I wanted to ask if people would like to find you, how can they go about that?
Well, I guess you would just we have our main line that goes into Medina. It's 330-722-4166. That is where the main office is, and Dr. Michelson, Barbara here, is there. She works with the office manager, and they take a look at intakes coming in daily, and who is a best fit for that individual. And that would probably be the best way, although you can go to our website at cornerstonetoday.com, and there are links there that will take you to us as well.
So,
And we're
go ahead, I'm
and
sorry.
in Medina, we're located at the corner of Foot Road and 18. If you are familiar with Medina, you know that's an area they're been working on for quite some time. I think they're going to widen 18. But yeah, we're at that corner in the other end of the 3rd Federal Building. And then in Wadsworth, you're in a building, or because I don't go to Wadsworth, I'm just out of Medina, although I'm doing virtual therapy from my home at the moment. But they're in Founders Hall next to Wadsworth Hospital. And then in Fairview Park, they're up on Lorraine Avenue, on Lorraine Avenue in a big old red house.
Oh, nice. But if somebody calls the Medina office, that's your main number, you can, that would still get you an appointment in the Wadsworth office.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's where you should call, is that main number for an appointment. And you said that you see young people all the way up. Yep. Yeah. So one of the things I wanted to ask on a personal note was that should you come to Cornerstone and you're just not feeling it with your counselor, can you request someone else without it being like a big hoopla? Well, is that a problem?
No, it's not a problem. And I would encourage anyone who comes to Cornerstone or anywhere else for counseling, if you don't feel that connection with the person that you're seeing, absolutely, I would encourage you to request a different therapist, because that relationship is crucial to people's success. And no, it's not. I've had people ask to see somebody different than me, and I'm not going to take it personally. I mean, you're not going to fit with everybody that you see, whether you're the counselor or the client. So I think it's a very wise thing to say, Yes, I'd like to see somebody differently.
Okay, because that's been kind of an issue over years when, my friends or myself have gone through counseling, and if you don't feel that connection, and that's why I really like a group, clinicians, just because then you feel like you're familiar with where you're going, but if this one didn't work out, it's good. There's someone else that you can give a whirl. Yeah.
Correct.
So
Yes.
thank you so much for talking with me today. We learned a lot. Thank you, Ken Filbert, the
Thank
owner,
you.
of Cornerstone Psychological and Counseling Centers, and Miss Barbara Michelson, who's one of the counselors there as well. So thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I'm a psychologist at Cornerstone.
okay, and so that's different than a counselor.
Right.
Okay.
There's licensed counselors, licensed social workers, and licensed psychologists.
Okay. All right. I like to know these things. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so very much.
Okay, well, you're very welcome. It was nice to talk to you, and I'm glad I figured it out how to make it work.
Thank you. Okay.